Alright, testing. Hi, good afternoon everyone. Hey, thanks for being here. So I believe this is your first training. Yeah, over here for some of you. So welcome to our breakthrough. I call it this breakthrough. Using design thinking methodology. Alright? Have you heard about design thinking? Yes. Alright, how many of y'all? Okay, number of y'all. So, what is design thinking?
Is this a question, class?
Sorry?
Is this a question?
Yeah, it's a question. What is design thinking? Solving problem. Very good. Come on. Critical thinking. Solving problem. Critical thinking. Anyone else? Idea. I like that. Very straightforward. Again. Design. Designing. Drawing. No? Sorry? Create solution. Alright, I like the word creation. Creation, creating something new. How about from that side?
Practical solution.
Practical solution. Practical solution. Wow, that's good. One more. Sorry? Customize. Customize solution, you mean? That's a good one.
Understand user.
Understand user. Who's that? Lahan. Virus, you're online. I'll talk to you after I go back. Okay, understand users. Yeah. Some of you say it's a solving problem. Some of you say it's a critical thinking. That is the way you can apply design thinking method. Some of you say idea creation. It could be a practical solution. It could be a customized solution using a design thinking methodology. Right? And some of us say to understand, it's a way to understand your user. Great. So I believe all of you all have been through your pre-reading material which I have shared with all of you all, right? Okay, you all still remember? Great. Now, before we start go deeper in today's session, alright, I need you all to speak loud to create those positive vibes. Mus, you okay, Mus? Okay, 1, 2, go. I am curious. I am listener. I am an innovator. I am an inspirer. I am a leader. Are you? Are you? Yes. Learning design thinking. This is yes, Manish. I like that. So learning design thinking will allow you to be curious, listener, innovator, inspirer, and leader. Leading innovation, leading to solve problems. Are you guys with me? Yes. Now, in today, 4 hours, this is what we're going to cover. The 5 stages of design thinking. I'm sure some of you already checked GPT already, right? What is this design thinking all about? Right? So, if you check GPT or even you Google browse, you will know that the first phase of design thinking is to empathize. Right? Second is to define. Third is to ideate. Very good. Prototype is the 4th one, and last not least the test. And the final question, if you look at your participant guide, I would like to hear from you how you would like to apply. Okay? Any question? Now, you all have shared very well. Okay? According to design thinking from IDEO University. IDEO University is the first one who has given birth to this concept, design thinking. IDEO University is part of Stanford University. Alright? So they say design thinking is about a human-centered, iterative process for creative problem solving, focusing on understanding users' needs. Who is your user? Clients, customers. Who's your customer? In the working place. How about you, Huda? Who's your customer in the working place? Yes, all of us, because you are an IT person. Most of the time you'll be helping us in troubleshooting some of the laptop-related problems. So we are your internal customers. How about you, Mus?
Our internal and external customers also. For internal, all of you guys. And external are the customers that shuttle us for the equipment. So my job is to cater to how to ship the items.
That's right. So you have external customer, a front-facing actual external customer, and internally, who is your customer?
Internally, IT also. That I ship for the overseas laptop, bringing in servers.
That's right. That's right. How about you, Halika? Want to share? Who's your customer? Do you have external?
Yeah, I got.
Oh,
If
share.
customer for sure, our crew staff who actively request money for me. Then for outside, I think our supplier, vendor.
That is good. Anyone would like to share from here? Customer. Who's your customer? Sales. You are from engineering. Your customer is from sales. Your customer might be from operations. Right? Yeah. So this is how we work together in order to solve the problem for our users. Users who are the one that is gaining from this solution. We are a solution provider and we give these solutions to our customers, to our end users, to develop innovative, desirable, feasible, and viable solutions. What is that all about? Wow. This is what Stanford University said, right? This is the whole framework how design thinking works. Right? Even before you go to that 5 stages, what is the thought process behind and what are they relating to? You understand what I mean? Here they say, design thinking brings together what is desirable from a human point of view with what is technologically feasible and economical viable. They say, first, we must factor in the desire. What makes sense to people and for people. It's all about people. You're solving problem for technology or you're solving problem for product. You're solving problem for who actually? For people. It's all about people. What people desire. Each of you have got desire, right? That's right. You must know, you must understand that. Secondly, is that feasible? Is that the solution is feasible? Is that doable? Is that can be done? Right? Third, viability. Is that can be in the long run sustainable? Now everything is part of ESG already. Yeah? Everything you do, you need to connect back to the ESG. Is that sustainable? Is that protecting our earth? Right? You have to consider that. And last not least, are we responsible? What is our role towards making all this happen for our customer? Alright? And when we factor in, this is the great innovation. That is where the great innovation happens. where the great innovation happens. When you factor the desire of people, making sure whether it's feasible or not, making sure whether it's viable in the long run, and what is the responsibility for each of us, the roles and responsibility that we are playing in order all this happens. And we factor in all this, that's where the great innovation, the product, the solution, the services happens. Alright? Now, is this design thinking only for service or only for product or only for creating website? What do you think? What do you think? Anyone from online? Design thinking is for what? Where you can apply design thinking? In anything. Who say anything?
Design thinking can be applied anywhere.
Anyway.
Anywhere. That's right.
Continuously.
In any processes. I tell you, recently in the Q1, so we have a team that pitch idea to the RFPs using design thinking methodology. The team that I work in, we pitched idea to improve the facility in our Pasir Gudang office. Now the question by the RFP is that, do you need design thinking to solve the problem in our facility? You know how we pitch? We say no. Whatever we recommend, the idea that we pitch using this design thinking, the design, the phases and all that, it's already been presented before in a different way. But what we say is that we are changing the mindset to get buy-in from the stakeholders. So design thinking also can be applied to change the mindset of our stakeholders to get buy-in. So what has happened right now? The success story is there's a lot of improvement that has been planned to improve our facility. Am I right or not? It's a process. It's a process. So that is a success story of how you can apply design thinking. A lot of time when you see LinkedIn or social media posting or even website, mana-mana, everywhere, Facebook or wherever you read, even job posting, they say you must use design thinking to launch website. You use design thinking to launch product. But I tell you, each of y'all, if you master the way you apply design thinking, you can apply in your job in daily manner. For quick wins, for complexity, challenge, problem, whatever, you can use that. We have tried that, it has proven. Okay? Now, you need to solve something, what you will do. Give me an example of what you need to solve and what you will do.
Good.
Give an example what you need to solve and what you need to do.
Sorry? What is one thing that you want to solve? Give me one example and let me know how, share with all of us how you want to solve the problem.
Should be solved. Should be
Let's
solved.
say if we have maybe task to pack really fast at office. So how we want to solve?
You want to solve your priorities. Right, you have too many things.
Yes.
So what are some of the things that you will think to solve? What are the steps that you will take to solve that in order to make you to realize which is urgent, which is important?
So I need to separate which one is more prioritized or not.
So before even you do that, what you will do?
List down.
List down?
Okay.
So when you're listing down,
Then I need to separate which one is more important or not. Then in terms of time, I supposed to settle up the most hardest, then I continue in the small group. So I will simpan maybe.
So you will sort out which one is important and which one is less important. And then, yeah, do you ask yourself question? Or you like just based on whatever that you have experienced, you just sort out that accordingly? I'm sure there's some kind of question thinking process there, right? This one I've done that before, but that is not urgent. Let me put that again. So these are the questions. So, and some of these questions is based on your experience of doing that before and what you have learned. And probably you fail doing that and you want to do it differently. So you ask a lot of questions. Betul tak ni? Ni boleh ke? Boleh tak kita cuba buat lain? Like prioritize that differently. Saya tak nak buat sekarang. Saya nak buat kemudian. Because this is something that I need to think deeper. I need to think deeper. Right? Anarina, you want to share anything? Anything that you need to solve? You're an engineer. Anything? Anyone? As an engineer, what do you solve? Problems. What problem do you solve? Tell me. Share with us.
Service.
Service. Example. Lifting service. So, what are some of the things that you will ask yourself? What is the step that you will do?
First step. No problem. No.
Finding the problem. That is good example. Finding the problem. And what else you will do in order to find the problem? You find the problem, but you wouldn't know straight away, right? So what you will do?
Accreditation.
Do some research. The root cause. Where's the problem from? By who? What exactly happens? Right? What do you observe? What do you see? And then what else you do? Sometimes when you find also know, what you must do? Analyze. How you analyze? The next step of analyzing is asking. Ask, you shall receive, right? You interview people. You need to do that. A lot of time, I think we miss doing that because we are too shy. Am I right or not? We just try to solve that surface. You don't go deeper. At the end, the result will be the same. Agree with me? You can disagree with me, right? So this is the sum of the day-to-day ways. If you have a problem, that is a step that we can follow. And that's why I'm here today introducing to you a design thinking methodology. This is the phases of design thinking methodology. Remember, first you must frame a question, right? Then you gather the inspiration. How the person is, what you listen from the person, what you observe. Do some sensing. What is the emotion of the person is. The expression, the gesture, right? When you're asking question, is the person disappointed? Is the person is happy? All right? Then you synthesize for action. You're trying to frame those problems, the pain points, the challenges that your user facing, right? And then based on that define, you generate ideas. You have to generate ideas. Probably Buddha will be thinking, I'm IT, I don't generate ideas. Am I right? Yeah, definitely. You need to have ideas to solve your problem. You need to imagine sometimes, right, how you're going to solve the problem, right? then based on that ideation, you create your prototype. There's many ways you can create prototype. By drawing, doodle, create 3D. I think engineers over here, you build something, right? In university, you got build something, right? Like a replica kind of model to show that this is how the end will look like. Bruce, have you had any experience? Finance? Probably there's a model you can bring for finance. And shipping with that. With that shipping and how the container will look like. Hey guys, some of these ideas has came real. Yeah, small prototype does not look good. It came real. By the way, if I have time, I will share with you when we pitch for the facility improvement how our prototype looks like. I tell you, it does not look like a model at all. It looks like something like a Lego that does not look nice, but we use that to pitch the idea, to share our thought process. And you see, and we use container. I mean the thought process of using cardboard, use cardboard as a model, we do that. But we told them that this is a cardboard model as a prototype, but our output is the exact model. The intention of improving that particular area will be made in container. Double story container. Did that make sense for you? Yeah, it's going to be real soon. Right? And you create prototype. Are you going to keep quiet with the prototype? You're going to test it out. Right? You're going to test it out with who? With users. You all say with users, huh? Sure? That's cool. But do we do that? Moose, you have an external customer that you have to deal with. Are you eager, are you curious, are you bold enough to test that with your user?
In terms of shipping, they will be riskier because we will start, it will cost us a lot of money. So we will finalize first on our end before we do it.
That's right. That's right.
Hi Vas.
Hi.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Vas, actually, to be very frank, we are not able to understand anything here. I'm sorry to say this, but I mean, I don't know whether
You
it's
can't hear, is it?
I said that we are not able to understand anything. Maybe it's because of the distance of the voice. From the distance you're speaking, so we are not able to hear properly. Not making any sense for us.
Okay, we're going to try out and test after this. Just give me a couple of minutes, okay?
Yeah, okay.
Okay. Now, quickly write in your participant guide, there's a 5 stages of design thinking. In the beginning of the participant guide. Okay? So recap. What are the 5 stages of design thinking? Is that? Again, empathize is about knowing your user. Right? And second is what? Second phase is what? Define. Define is what? Define. That's right, acknowledging the problem, defining the problem of who? Of your user. Third, ideate. Ideate what? Plan, solve the problem. Ideas. That is right, whose ideas? Your ideas. Your wild ideas, right? For your user. Fourth,
Design a prototype to fix the problem with the idea and the problem itself in mind.
that's right. Build a model. You can sketch, you can many ways in order to share your prototype, right? There's many ways you can do that. That is prototype. Fifth, what is that?
That's the product.
Test. You need to test to make sure that your user likes your idea, likes your solution, right? Go back to your user again and check if this is what the person needs. Are you solving the person's problem? Are you on the right track? Alright, cool? Okay. Now, this is an example of an MRI machine. Anybody have any experience with MRI? You got? How is it? Tell me about your feeling.
It was very creepy and before I did the MRI, I was rejected by the surgeon. Sometimes surgeon was very hard and painful at a certain point. So it was a bad experience.
Scary.
Yeah.
You just say scary. Scared, anxiety, right? You go to the machine. As an adult, you feel that, right? You fear, you have anxiety about what am I doing over here? Huh?
Confined space.
Huh? Confined,
Yeah.
right?
Cannot move.
Like restricted, and then you'll be sweating as well, right? All this because you have fear, you have anxiety. How about children? Expecting children to go through an MRI. So this is a very classic example, and it's by a hospital in the US actually. They face a problem where the MRI is not favorable by children, right? So they call out the machine, the brand, the maker of the machine, GE, to give them a solution how they can optimize with the MRI in the hospital. So GE's leader, designer, he do the analysis, he applied the design thinking in various manner, and he have solved in a way that children, just as adults, we have fear in MRI, but what children like, give what the children like so that they have fun, they have excitement, even in MRI, right? So he has created a very cartoon animation, something that children likes. He has consulted Disney designers, pediatrician, in order to solve and design in such an MRI space for the children. And this is a success. This is proven. It's everywhere in Google. Alright, if you want to go, you want to read this deeper, you can go and Google or even ChatGPT to read about the article. Alright, this is a classic example of using design thinking. Are you all with me, guys? Any questions? Now, let's go for this challenge. Are you all ready? Okay.
Okay.